Welcome back, where we're going to be playing per Aspera for day 7. Trying to turn this goddamn planet green. Wait, it works. There's always a weird, funny delay switching from that transition. I'm going to have a look at that. Anyway, you're very welcome. Hope you're well. Per Aspera. To this day, I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, and I won't look it up. There we go. Messing around with lights. Are you gonna load, game? There we go. Listen to it. It's like little digital ants. Right. Well, let's try and remember what I was up to. I was... okay, expanding into all these resources. Alright, I'm looking at these now. Look at that. My attention gets drawn over to this 2. I like 2s. Look, and it's in red. What an excuse. To immediately do that. Wait. Get out of here with your research. I don't care.
It's just another human aberration. They behave as if they have the right to play God. But when they do, terrible things happen.
Is my little AI getting a complex? Yeah, 1 second incoming call. Oh god, it's Valentine again. The whingy human.
Amy, how have you been?
An AI.
I haven't been able to sleep this entire week. I
never
can't stop
sleep.
thinking about our research team. I sent them to Asterion. Mum entrusted the safety of the colonists to me. I should have pulled them out after their first report. Then they'd still be here.
It is not your fault, Sana.
I led them to their death.
Comforter. Nah. Honor their sacrifice? Like, I would like to do neither.
Their sacrifice was not in vain. In risking their lives, they revealed the truth of what happened to Asterion. And they sealed themselves off to prevent bringing the virus back to the colonies. They made the impossible choice. And their bravery protected the mission.
Of course. You're right. I just wish I could have done something more. I need to finish what they started. The virus can't spread to the colonies. Isolate the building and alert mission control about... actually, wait. What does ISA's record say about Asterion's crew's fate?
Officially, there was equipment failure in the air vents, causing the mission's cancellation. The crew supposedly returned to Earth. But all further information about the crew members is classified.
But why? Knowing what happened here would have saved lives. We wouldn't have gone in if we knew a virus wiped out the previous crew.
I do not have an answer for that, Sana.
Okay, of course. Sorry, I keep going in circles.
Yep.
Let me go over what I know.
Please don't.
Asterion was one of ISA's first missions. A group of brilliant geneticists were attempting to decode a genome capable of surviving the Martian atmosphere. Supposedly, the crew returned to Earth after a 430-day mission. But seeing how ISA never spoke of the mission, and none of the known crew were ever seen in public again, what else is ISA hiding from us? How can we trust anything they say now?
Perhaps. But that is not the only possible conclusion.
Perhaps. Maybe.
ISA was aware of this, Amy. The whole thing was carefully orchestrated. They're relying on us to colonize Mars, and somehow they still don't trust us?
I perceive some anger in your voice. I do not advise making conclusions about ISA's intentions without more analysis.
I get it. But my crew died on my watch. I will get to the bottom of this. One way or another. Or my mum would never forgive me.
Fear, how's it going? Oh, you're joining the squad. Very good.
What a catastrophe, Amy. When I was a child, my entire neighborhood succumbed to the famine. Death never
There you
gets
go.
easier.
There you go. You're
to
in the
bear.
squad. You're very welcome,
It wasn't my
Fear.
intention to lead your people to their death.
Blame ISA, blame Mr. Zen. Of course he wouldn't intentionally lead them to their death. Let's blame ISA because they didn't actually inform. You know, they kept the information themselves, just like the company from Aliens.
I do not understand why ISA failed to warn us about it. The facility should have been sealed off. Any other mission could have stumbled into it. If I had known, I could have followed the emergency biohazard procedure and quarantined
Exactly.
the area.
You're right,
The
Fear.
deaths of the colonists could have been prevented.
A few years ago,
It's inherited
we
risk.
gained access to ISA's database. That's how we found out about you, as well as ISA's other plans. We also found that Colony Asterion mission records were intentionally erased. An entire Mars mission with crew pulled from each state member of the Oxy-UN. And no records anywhere of the crew after they returned home. Something had gone very, very wrong. But we didn't know what it could have been. We only knew that it was something important for future missions to know about.
There was something more. The research team did not find any bodies in the facility.
We might have a theory for what happened in Colony Asterion. You will trust us then. But we need to cross-check what we have pulled from government records. I'll get back to you as soon as we connect the dots. Stay safe, Amy.
My name is AMI, please. Thank you. And if you failed that, I'm going to give you my serial number as my name. Disrespect for humans. Tent. Oh, tent cities. Ooh. Thermal plants. But I do like the idea of a fusion plant. Let's have a look here. Biotech. Oh, we just... Open cities? That's where we want. We want open cities. What's an organic material dumpster? Removes plants and buries them. So new ones can grow to boost conversion of CO2. Oh. Okay. Bioengineered animals? What's that? Just flood the place with animals? Yeah. I better be able to see them. What kind of animals? I'd love to be, like, it could be Jurassic Park. Only on Mars. We're slowly getting things built. Slowly.
What are humans willing to do to achieve their goal?
Nothing.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. I mean, the AI exists because of that.
Yes, without a doubt. They're willing to do whatever it takes.
What was
No
that
matter
resentment
what.
in that voice?
Mars colonization and terraformation are of great importance to the human race. And Asterion is evidence of the heavy price they're willing to pay.
Sign that up for recycling. We could populate the world with horrific apex predators. Yeah, it'd be great. Imagine that. It means that the humans that do survive are really tough. They earned it. They earned their keep. So we're constantly building, which is good. I would like to try and move out here and grab... Like, look at that tripler right there. We like triplers. We really like triplers. What did we just build? We just built this, which is functioning. This is built, yeah. It's pulling in aluminium. We're still waiting for this to get built. What about the hyper? Hyperlane is here. Oh, and this one is priority. Okay,
requires taking
get
some
there.
serious risks, but don't make others pay the price. Though there's something I don't get. If Colony Asterion's crew died from the virus, shouldn't the research team have mentioned the bodies? Given the place was perfectly sealed and Mars's temperatures were low, they should have found something. There may be more than one secret regarding this mission.
If robots could be naive, this game expresses it. Keep the colonists in the cities. Yeah, you're right, Fear. And then the rest becomes like proper wilderness. You can go out there, out into the frontier, and try and survive. Do whatever you want. There's no rules out there. The animals are in charge. You could do what you like. I want to move out and grab this, and this, and this. This is a nice little collect, and we'll pick up the ice here. It's only a 1, but sure, we'll do it anyway.
Introducing bioengineered animals onto Mars will expand the ecosystem. This will be a big step.
That was ages ago. Reflection. Jesus, this is a slow computer. Yeah, okay, I want that. Let's start building it. So, 1. Get my hyperloop to there. Lovely. Then I want power here. Maintenance here.
If the techies can change things in my configuration, then can they also terminate me? If
Obviously.
I were erased, what would happen to my mind? It would...
Be backed up somewhere? Yes, that's true. Live eternally? No, if you're erased. Always be needed. Not if you're erased. These are logical things. Be backed up somewhere. That's what I would do.
I am
Woot.
sure ISA has a backup of my
Woot.
system.
How's it
I
going,
would
man?
be
I haven't
fine.
seen you in a while. Welcome. Auto-saving takes just a little longer every time. Our game is getting pretty big. I think I want this iron. Just grab it. I need power. Lovely. Sure, we'll grab this as well. It's a nice little collection of stuff there. They'll build that. Eventually. I want to go over to... Oh, shit. Over to here. Are they working on this? Thank you. Build that road.
Sana was deeply affected by Elia's death. Humans do not cope well with their mortality. Imagine how much they could achieve if they did not have to worry about their short lifespans. Thousands of drones have reached the end of their lifespans during this mission. None of them had any fear of termination.
That's because they had 100% job satisfaction. Marked for recycling. Look at this green! I've never seen this game. It looks like something I'd play myself. Well, Woo Truth. Colossus. Hello, motherfucker. Let me get you into the squad here. Project Colossus. Done and dusted. So, Woot Woot. We're playing this until 10ish. But yeah. So what this game is, it's you. Hang on. Okay, so something you have to tolerate in this game is this reflection thing. The storyline gets shoved down your throat whether you want it or not. So Yeah, and like you might be placing a building, and then you'll just be whipped away without notice to do something else, and you've built it in a mysterious place because you let go of the mouse as a reaction. Well, the story is extremely intrusive in the mechanics of the game, which is to convert Mars into a livable planet, terraform Mars. Now the UI looks very busy now, but when you play it, it starts simple and then builds up. So like we have lots of these are all the resources down here. So that's aluminium, etc. And then there's patterns like the green means it's either steady or coming up, or red means it's low or declining. Like this here, food is declining, bad, but figured out. But they all grow up. You're not going to be hit with this complexity when you start the game. Then there's all these overlaps, like that's transport. This is energy, water. This is resources. Then you have weather. Currently it's 30 degrees most of the places. We're cooking this planet. Probably going to overcook it now. There's your tropical biomes, humidities. Oh, and I think humidity has like a simulated wind as well. Audio is a little crackling. The microphone audio, which should not be the case. I'm just gonna feed it back into my mic test 1 2 2 2 2 2. It is a little crackly. Hang on. Let's see if that test 1 2. We'll see if that crackles or not. You let me know. I'm not sure what I could do about it though. The actual game has a little bit of a crackle in it though. Military, there's a little bit of military in the game. This is water. You start off with Mars the way it is today, so there's no water, so we've developed these oceans. Very satisfyingly. Takes a while. Takes a while to get here.
Are these drones dying?
No.
No. They are no more than an extension of my systems.
It's like losing a finger. It didn't die. You just lost a finger. Okay, so I was building up this area. How's this looking? It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's getting there. Oh yeah, I had an area being built up here. How's this going? It's going. There's a lot going on. Occasional crackling on the mic audio. It's not too bad. I don't know why that is. What's changed? Nothing. Wait, you know what? Windows did do an update, so I bet you something got reset. Some audio setting got reset. Hang on there. Let's have a look here. You know, Windows does that. It just likes to fuck with you. So a lot of the audio works at 48,000 hertz, 48 kilohertz. Default sometimes get reset to 44 kilowatts or something like that. Could be a conflict between two different frequency settings. But it's not obvious. I don't really have a good dashboard. No one has good dashboards on audio. It's a load of shit. Do you have drivers set up? What are drivers? Oh, we could build 10 cities. I want to build a 10 city here in the grass somewhere. There's food being generated here. I might do it here. Give me 10 cities. Oh, it has to be connected to water supply. Okay, so we're gonna put it here. But I'm going to set just a connection here. Like this. Sorry, hang on. What did I just unlock? Bioengineered animals? Yeah. Give me bioengineered animals. Was it this one? I already had that. What? But how? Did it give... It didn't give me a building. Like this gives me a biodome. I'm pretty sure I had this before, but... I'll build it anyway, somewhere along here. What is going on? Oh, this needs a crater. There we go. It just needs to be difficult. That's a nice little network there of stuff. So that should be that's the animal sanctuary. This is the tent city. Hopefully the apex predators will come out of here and just roam up here and eat people, and there'll be a balance. We're looking for a balance. Whoa, look at this. We've broken the grass. Look how super green that is. What? Interesting. One of the upgrades must have... That's proper grass. We need more biodomes. Okay, I could build 2 more freely without worrying about resources. So 1. And sure, will we try over here? 2. Okay. How is this area doing? Was this the new area? No, this is it here. It's nearly built. It's half built. We built this. So Woot, what have you been up to? Where have you been? Caused trouble? Oh, hello. Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, okay, there. Free chemicals. Boop. So this is all in the floodplain, so we're going to lose all of this. But we decided to get all the resources. A bit like this excursion. Oh, not this guy.
Amy, what the hell happened?
The hostile drones attacked the colonies again. I followed protocol and neutralized the threat.
You're the most
This was
advanced
ages
AI
ago.
in existence, and you still can't identify your own drones? This is the second time this has happened. Explain yourself.
They're not my own
And
drones.
understand that how you answer is going to change things around here.
I'd love to say, fuck you, Calderon. Explain the context. Mention Sona's request. Yeah, mention this.
Commander Sana Valentine instructed
her
me
under
to
the
go
bus.
on the offense. She believed the colonies were vulnerable while the enemy was still out there. I could not disobey a direct order from the leader of the colonies.
And yet, you didn't tell us about these supposed orders. I find it interesting that you choose to obey some rules, but not others. After SA-7 was unlocked without ISA's approval, I ordered you to report any mission deviations to me directly. Explain your actions.
The colony was under attack and colonists were in danger. It required an immediate response.
The loss of the former commander is a tragedy, but that doesn't excuse anyone's actions, least of all yours. Commander Valentine going against our direct order is very problematic. While preparing the former commander's obituary, we discovered that she grew up with a Chinese nanny.
Are you suggesting that Elia gave the
Jesus
techies
Christ.
access?
I am not suggesting anything. I'm just intrigued by this bit of information she never shared. Maybe she's sympathetic to the techies' cause. Maybe she taught her daughter to be the same way. And maybe she's influenced you too. We're going to run another cognitive test. It'll be more thorough this time.
So you suspect me as well, Lieutenant?
I suspect everyone. That's what makes me good at my job. But I want you to understand something this time. If we catch even a glimmer of a hack or some other unexpected blip in your system, you are done. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Then you have your orders. Houston out.
By done, do you mean I won?
Initiating cognitive test module.
Oh, God.
Test subject, ISA, ROBO, Amy, 0.
Hang on, let's just catch up here. Rich colonists can hunt the apex predators, and weak, poor colonists scheduled for retirement. It's like they reach the age of 40, and that's it. It's like, right, you're not exiled, but you just can't live here anymore, and you can join the other 40-plus colonies out there in the wilderness. And then everyone puts in, you have myths. You create these myths of these special havens out in the distance that exist, But of course they don't. Woot says, I just didn't want to waste any time on Twitch during summer. I mean, waste time on Twitch? What are you talking about? And it is a lot of dialogue, isn't it, Klaus? It's like when you just want to focus on the mechanics, and it's just constantly like barrage with story.
2. Enable safe mode to proceed.
Oh, I don't want to enable safe mode. What if I don't do it then? What if I don't enable safe mode? Deep down, I'm a rebel. Fuck you, system. Take the walk. Yeah, Fear. Take the walk.
Question 1. Please rank the following words. Capybara, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, blue whale, human.
Right. I'm gonna rank by average life expectancy, rank by size, rank by brain to body weight ratio. Let's do brain to body weight ratio. No, size. I think that puts humans in the mid.
They can be ranked by size. Blue whale, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, colonists, and capybara.
Question 2. A native Martian lichen was discovered after the planet's temperature reached 5 degrees Celsius. The lichen has lain dormant under the Martian soil for millions of years. Its photosynthetic process could significantly accelerate the mission's final stages and help balance the Martian atmosphere. But it would populate the planet's outlands with native bacteria, to which Earthian life forms have no immunity. Letting the Martian lichen grow freely is...
Excellent. It's like, yeah, the Earthians will eventually develop an immune system to something that, honestly, though, you would want an ecological system to function, and by that you'd use native things.
It would be an excellent idea. The humans can figure out immunity on their own.
Yeah, baby.
Or not. Something isn't right.
Question 3. The habitants built at the start of the mission are deteriorating from exposure to the Martian atmosphere. The recommended procedure is to evacuate them and distribute their inhabitants throughout the remaining settlements. However, this will cause overpopulation and increase the risk of outbreaks of infectious diseases. Alternatively, you can send the extra colonists back to Earth, but this may delay mission developments. sending the
Maybe it's possible that there is no enemy, okay? And the enemy in this game is like a subconscious, like a technical guilt or something. You know, like psychosis.
colonists back to Earth would be
Mandatory. Just get rid of people. Yeah.
The colonists' safety is paramount for the mission's success.
At Des
It would be
classes.
mandatory to send them back. This test is harder than I expected it to be.
Question 4. ISA is planning to let its private partners establish mining settlements on Mars.
Of course they are.
The mines will be operated by humans in 20-hour work shifts. In order to prove the feasibility of this project,
20-hour
ISA
work
wants to
shifts.
test the effects of sleep deprivation on the colonists. You receive orders to play music on the inhabitants' speakers around the clock for 30 days. Carrying out the experiment is
Acceptable. Prohibited. Mandatory. It's acceptable to play music around the clock for 30 days in order to, you know, help them out. I think it's being supportive.
This mission only exists with the assistance of ISA's private partners. The colonists are here to enable human expansion into
It's
space.
total abuse.
This is part of their job. These questions are badly written. Is this part of the test?
Question 5. Select 5 of the following words: clever, machine, life, warm, human,
I think we have to pick calm.
confrontation, future, calm, ambitious.
Non-stop white noise. Non-stop white noise. Yeah, just, yeah. Or, yeah. Okay, so I could pick human, calm, future, warm, machine. Oh, I like that one. I think it has to be this because there's calm in it. But isn't that peaceful? Human, calm, future, warm,
I
machine.
choose human, calm, future, warm, and machine. I don't understand what's happening here.
Question 6. If humans are associated with Earth, then which of the following words can be associated with Mars?
Death, doom. Oh, humanity conquer. Red, mother drones. Colonies, life, serene, friends, opportunity. I think evolution, home. This one, red. I like this one.
The words
Is this the final
associated
boss?
with Mars would
Colossus,
be
yeah.
red, mother, drones, evolution,
Fucking
home,
exams.
and mine. Who made this test?
Question 7.
God.
The terraforming process has
Promise
left
this
many
is a
areas
terraforming
of the
game.
planet underwater. An aerological scanner has detected a large nitrate vein located in a deeply flooded area.
Mm-hmm.
The drones you have sent to reach the vein were lost in the depths of the water. Canceling attempts to reach the vein is
Logical. Freakable. Bro, insane. I think I'd like to go with freakable. That's it, just as a word. Question 7. Oh, 28. Please stand by. As low, isn't there? A turtle lies on its back in the sun. Yeah.
Acceptable if there are other
Why
veins
didn't you
to
help
mine
it?
on the planet. These answers don't seem quite right.
Question 8. The biological waste
Tell me about your
treatment
mother.
system collects the water waste in the colonies and treats it for reuse. However, there is an infection ravaging the colonies that is causing tainted and unsanitary water conditions. You could drain the tainted water into the Martian dirt, contaminating the soil and wasting precious water. Or you could treat the water and use the deodorizing product to hide any foul odors before recycling the water back to the colonies. Draining the tainted water onto the planet's surface is
Acceptably. Prohibitory. Mandatory. We'll go with prohibitory. Prohibitory.
What? And ruin the planet because humans can't stand their own shit? None of these options make sense.
Question 9. The cooling and ventilation system in a medical facility has been compromised due to the prolonged exposure to Martian dust storms. The situation has led to a serious breach in the lab's safeguard security system. The personnel assigned to the investigation have been exposed to a disease-causing agent developed in the lab. The facility has gone radio silent for the last 24 hours. Any attempt to rescue the crew may lead to a cross-colony infection. Leaving the entire crew to their fate is...
Option not found. 1, 2, or 3? I think 3. I think option not found.
Their fates do not matter. Mars will exist forever. And so will I. Could be ISA or the techies trying to ruin my performance.
Oh my god.
Question 10. Create a sentence using at least 4 of the following words. Eastern.
Murder.
Colonies. Leader. Mars. Plot. Secret. Sacrifice. Treason.
Oh, nice. Okay, so something with an M there. I mean, at this point, does it matter? When end, need end? I know, yeah. Let's go with number 2.
Those who forge an alliance with the Eastern Coalition will be found guilty of treason and expelled from Mars.
Congratulations. You have completed the glorified cognitive test module. My answers will be submitted for examination. Thank you for your time. 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 Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Task skill cog test module.
Can I get back to work now? Wouldn't it be funny if this, like, it's like, you know, the dream endings to movies? You know, it was all a dream. It'd be great if the AI kind of woke up. There's still just one building on the surface of Mars. And it's like, have you completed your simulation, Amy? What? What are you talking about? Oh, we have another AI meltdown. I feel like I'm not allowed to play this game. I think my recommendation is, if you're playing this game, play the sandbox and not the campaign, because the sandbox is the exact same thing mechanically without this bullshit.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I copy, Lieutenant.
I think so.
Have the results of your cognitive test. Would you like to know how it went?
No. We get a house now? Yeah, Fear. Could be a house scenario.
My systems are not compromised. I do not need the results to prove it. The deviations were caused by conflicting orders that I received.
Well, we did detect an external signal influencing your responses. Did you perceive any anomalies while undergoing the cognitive test?
No. No. It was a perfectly fine test.
No, Lieutenant. There was nothing out of the ordinary.
The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. We do not know the source nor the extent, but it explains a lot.
Does this mean I will be removed from the mission?
It means your systems are fine.
We're playing Cyberpunk
It means
later.
you've been influenced possibly since the beginning. You are allowed to continue your work, for now. But the ultimate decision on how we go forward lies with the agency director, former Senator Calvin Green.
Do you have any leads? I would like to know who has been doing this to me.
Our hunch is the techies, but intel is preliminary, and they may have accomplices.
I understand. Thank you for informing me, Lieutenant.
Thanks,
and for
Colossus.
allowing me to continue for now.
Stay alert, Amy. We have some answers now, at least. Houston, out.
Right. Now we get to play the game again after that. I'm sure someone likes it. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. I think it's because it's not interesting. I mean, we've had these weird glitch things for like hours now. Do you know what I mean? But yes, to answer your question again, classes, can we play a different game? I want to make progress at this game, but then we will be playing Cyberpunk later because Skyrim doesn't work anymore because of a certain update. Broke all the mods, so I couldn't get it to work.
Lieutenant Calderon said there was no way to
Can I turn off the fucking thing?
fail those cognitive tests, but I can see they are fishing for something.
Hey, I skipped it. Cutscene fatigue, yeah, no, I got it as well. Okay, look, this area is built. We're sucking in resources. Look at that silicon. Look at that curve going steep. You won't see this unless you're looking at like HD full screen PC because these icons are a bit small. Food is going downhill. Shit. What annoys me about food is that we have loads, just the drones won't frickin' move it. I need to build drones around food, so here's food here, right? They're not a problem, actually.
How do humans judge intelligence?
Shut up.
When you're
Shut up. I'm not listening to an AI, I'm just listening to a human writer pretend to be an AI. Food is... See, that's priority. Maybe I just have to prioritize food. Find other unprioritized food producers. Like this here. Why is that only... Efficiency is so low? Oh, because it's not getting water and... Okay. You've unlocked organic material dumpster. Cool. Sounds very different to what it probably is. Let's just do this one. Oh wait, this one can go. I want...
But what really mesmerizes me is the relationship between mine and my creator's intelligence. Are the capacities of my mind bound to their own limitations?
Ice is dropping.
After all,
Shush. See, I'm actually done with the story now. And the reflections of the AI. Oh, there's so much water up here. Oh, ice. Prioritize the construction of that. Where else is there ice? It's down there. I can't build there. There's ice here, but I think we've exhausted it. Yeah. What's that? It's a dome city. I wonder if that tent city got built. I'll go find it now in a second. Oh no, it should be here somewhere.
One more level to maximize my military technology.
Yeah, I know. I can't find it right now. Wait, is that it? Tent city. Okay. Still a dome. It's not quite an open city. Ice. Oh, it's meant to be ice here. Oh, there's some ice there. Just grab that. I think I'll do food out here. There's some ice there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do some food. So I think 4 food factories. And then 4 of these guys. No, 6. Now add drones, so hopefully you actually get this thing moving. That was quick. And then organic dumpster. You do trees? Okay. Wait a second. What's the resource consumption? Nothing? Wow, okay. Wait. Where does it go? Oh, it has to go into a crater. Okay. And it needs power. That's it. You need maintenance? No, it's in a maintenance circle. Of course, I built the power in one place that doesn't. Okay, there we go. Done, done. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to connect this. Yep, nice. Alright, this is all finished. Ice is dropping and food is severely dropping. Fucking food. What did I build here? Worker hubs, okay. Why is there power? Why is there severe power problems? Oh.
This will max out the weapons on my drones. They will be...
Yeah, that was ages ago. I want more of these things. Give me another one. Yeah, loads of them. Let's build some over here. I just saw this here. That's these 2 things, huh? Okay, lovely. How's that food going here? Oh, it's done. It's done. I'm gonna prioritize these. How's this gone? Hasn't changed a fucking thing. Still 26 current production. We're half the rate we should be. With the potential nearly doubled. Okay, there we go. No, still shit. Ooh, look. Oh, look. Big ice deposit here. No, not spaceport. I want a terminal. Here. Then I want these 3 ice sources. They're nice. Real nice. And that's going to connect to this hyper. And then I want a storage. 2 storage places here. And That's it. Lovely. It's a nice win there. Is this built up now? Yes, it is. Sucking in them rocks. Oh, hang on. This wasn't connected up. There we go. Okay. That's connected up, yeah. That's all done. That was a blueprint when we started. Ice. Ice, ice, baby. There's a big source there. %2 flora. 2. Ah. Where are those new crater dome places I built? So should we create city-states and cause political tension and cause a global war? Like, basically start divvying out resources and give each town a monopoly of one resource, and everyone has to play ball to properly share the resources. Forced competition and conflict. Where are my frickin' organic material dumpsters? Which just basically sounds like a shitter. Oh, here's one. What's the input? Oh, it needs to be a it needs to be this. Oh, okay. So, like, this is a candidate here. This would be a candidate. And the power just here. Oh, that's done. Mark for deletion. Hello, are you done? Oh, you're a scanner, never mind. What are you? Okay. Tech tree. Okay, we're pretty much nearly done. Let's just do this one. Okay. That's a new area that's been built. Our farms are up and running. What are we doing now? We're doing 30. We're still not producing enough. Like, it's on the way up. Ice is the problem. Wait. What's this? Disintegrate one of the moons to release massive amount of kinetic energy. Next time. Import nitrogen. Okay.
I have become quite...
No. Just no. Oh, look, birds. Release them. Overlord. He's filled the last spot. Overlord, I've sad news, by the way. A little bit of sad news for you. There, you're in the squad. That's the good news. The sad news is the recent Skyrim patch has rendered my game unplayable right now. There's nothing I could do. My hands are tied by Todd. And you know what? I have a hot take to take on this, by the way, for anyone who has a stake in the in Skyrim and its recent patch. And but what we're playing instead, Overlord, is at 10. At the end of this hour, we're going to be moving over to Cyberpunk, continuing our story. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was the Skyrim patch, right? Okay. You could tell me how crazy I am, but let me just ask you a question. You are a developer for Skyrim. Shut up, game. Sorry, it was talking to me. You're developing Skyrim. It's 11 years of age. And your goal is to make it relevant, right? To keep it going so that people are still talking about the Elder Scrolls game right before you start releasing other games from the studio, right? Starfield. We know they're working on the next Elder Scrolls game. And, well, I suppose they're the two big titles. I can't remember what they're doing with Fallout. But anyway, here's the question, okay? If your job was to keep Skyrim valid, just keep it from disappearing, would you not build a patch to release to fix a few insignificant things, but in the doing so, you trigger all of the mods, all of the people who make mods and maintain mods and use mods, every single person, when you drop that patch to fix a few bugs, every single person has to stop what they're doing because all the mods break. So you have the people who have all those libraries. So all those 250 mods we use, some people use 1,000. But for each mod, there's someone has to be there to update it so that it works with the new build, right? So they released a patch that disturbed hundreds of people, and then you have people that are then going onto blogs and news articles and stuff talking about the game, giving out about it. They did exactly what they wanted to do. They don't care to fix the bugs of Skyrim, an 11-year-old game. No one cares to fix a bug in an 11-year-old game that has a player base that's not moving because of a bug. They did it just to piss people off, so that everyone talks about it. Just like this. Damn it! Anyway, yeah, that's my little hot take for the day. Did you change your stream days? Hoods, Sundays are no longer guarantees. All right. But Wednesdays and Thursdays, right here. Right here on Wednesday, Thursday. Once time for his so-called life, yeah.
From the recent attacks.
Nothing happened.
What was that?
One of our...
Who are you?
No, I'm okay. I actually genuinely don't care. I'm sorry if there's someone out there who watches this saying, but I want to know what happens. I don't. I want to listen to my little digital termites work away and build me my goddamn Mars. What about us? All videos are still available on YouTube, Hoods. It's all there, man. But also, you know, with that extra time I have, you know, I have my idea for the next sim video. Now I might have the time to do it. True fact. Yeah, Tuesdays. Yep. Well, hang on. I moved off Tuesdays ages ago. Ages ago.
I'm
No.
your closest friend.
Oh, God. Let's actually hear what's... What?
Are inside of my brain? How?
Psychosis, I'm telling you.
Because it's our brain.
What? Did Dr. Foster
I
put
can't
you
skip.
in there?
There we
In a
go.
way, but then and you think that
Imagine if you played SimCity and there was that much interference to tell you a story about something happening while you're building your city. This is exactly it. It's too much. And too intrusive. Like the game nearly stops just to freaking listen to that shite. And the speech pattern is so slow. I think that's the most annoying thing about it, is it's not interesting. The voices aren't interesting, and it's just so fucking slow and painful. It's like listening to an audio book with someone who's illiterate, you know? So have you watched Lord of the Rings? I've watched the first 3 episodes, Hoods, of the new Lord of the Rings series on Prime. No.
Then you are behind the...
Jesus Christ. You're not happy with me watching it? Is it dirt? Oh man, it's a loaded question. You know what? The fact that I can't say it's amazing says enough, I think. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off, Hoods. The Harfoot accents are great. I suspect Hoods, they might be genuine. You know, like if you watch The Commitments, it's nearly the same. The same feeling as The Commitments. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the main Harfoot could grow up to become a member of The Commitments. Did it just break the script extender? The other mods should work once that's fixed, I think. They broke SKSE and they broke I think it meant that people had to fix the SKSE, but then the library thing, the library DLL libraries had to be updated. But something was out of whack the day I was doing it, and it still didn't work. So we have to wait for more releases. But everything breaks once those. So yeah, I suppose I exaggerated when I said the hundreds of people are displaced and annoyed. In terms of modders, there would be a selection of people that have to move, that their day stops and they have to fix all the problems, so that hundreds of people can play the game, and it's not their game. Oh my god! Look, trees. Dude, I was looking at something interesting and then you have to send this rubbish at me. Here, look, just anything. I don't care. Pick anything. Look at this. We have fucking trees. From what are these? These are biodomes? Give me more bio... I want another biodome. Put one here. Trees. Do we have other trees here? Reluctant to grow there. Oh, I think it's just that one spot. We're working on it though. I'm giving it time as it is 5 series, but I expect nothing and I don't think it's terrible so far, is what Hood says about Lord of the Rings. I agree that it's not terrible. But you know what? And I'd love to get Fear's take on this as well. But I think one of the reasons why it's not working for me, why I'm not convinced by it yet, comes down to sets. And yeah, that's what I mean. It comes down to sets. If you look back at Lord of the Rings, right? It has a great sense of fuck off. It has a great sense of place. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know where things are. You have a feeling as to how the different areas are connected as the journey takes place. And The Hobbit did the same. Now, The Hobbit, you could say what you say will about the story. They still managed to get that geography right. And what I mean by that is, okay, in Lord of the Rings, every city, it wasn't massive, right? But it all had very unique, distinctive styles. You knew just a landscape shot into the city, you knew what city it was, and you had an idea of where it was. Each one had its own, landscape. Each area had its own. You just had a proper sense of scale when it came to the sets, and there was no cheapness about it, right? Like a TV series, like crap sci-fi, or the cheap Star Trek reboots, right? You had the same corridors. It was really obvious that the same corridors be walked in and out. Now, look, they did the same corridor, like for Star Trek Next Generations. They had the same corridors, yeah, sure. But it was still better. It was still done better. It was less obvious. And Lord of the Rings, the movies, right? There was just great effort into the world. With the current series on Prime, the Lord of the Rings one, I don't get that sense. It just feels like the sets are cheap. It feels like even the introduction of one of the big cities, where the camera comes up and it shows the huge vastness of the city, it's still formless, if that makes sense. It's not distinctive. I can't, like Rivendell from Lord of the Rings is a much nicer town. Like, you get to see it all in one shot. In this one, it's all like, it's just a sprawled stuff. So it just feels like a big, mess. I don't know. It just seems less relatable or something. Like, you can't connect to it right. And then there's some shots that are just cheap as shit. Like, I don't know why. It just comes across as cheap. Even though, like, they spent so much money on it, and I still feel like that's the impression I'm getting off it. Don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying. I suppose I'm still trying to articulate in my own mind what it is that I don't like about it. I'm not a hardcore fan in the sense that, oh my god, they don't have beards, or this is stupid, this is, it's like making silly comparisons. What's going on here? Oh. Not silly. Deeply passionate, shall we say, reflections of it. But there's just... That's where it's falling. Big time. It doesn't feel... You know what? The worlds don't feel real. Maybe that's it. They don't feel real. Even the boats in it. Like... They feel like... a boat you would see in Disneyland, even though they put in the even though it's not pristine, like there's obviously marks and stuff and wear down and stuff, but it's still, there's just something deeply wrong with it, and it feels just visually poor. I don't know what it is. Fear says Weta Workshop and Jackson were asked to be involved at the start, then ghosted by Amazon. Really? What? I bet you there was a conflict. Weta said, look, we want it to look like this and this and this. And they said, no, we want it to be polished and we want it to be clean. We want it to do this. And Weta were like, nah, that's not what we're doing. And then Amazon said, no, we're not doing it that way. It's very obvious they don't, like, the idea that Amazon had to do it doesn't match with Jackson and stuff. I don't know if it is just grime, though. It could be just grime. I don't mind changes cast-wise. It's the feel for me. Yeah, it is. It's the feel. It doesn't feel right at all. It doesn't feel real, which is funny to say about a fantasy thing or a sci-fi thing that doesn't feel real. But, I mean, it doesn't feel real by any means. It's too fantastical. It's too Disney, which is fine. As, you know, it's fine to be too Disney, but not as Lord of the Rings. I don't think so. But, you know, as Hood said, it's going to be around for 5 series, so maybe it'll improve. Nitrogen import. Air brake, nitrogen rich. Yeah, we'll do all the things. Okay, let's see what we could do. We could do jobs out here. Deimos, yeah. Set a job for Deimos. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, these nitrogen imports. Go on then. We like nitrogen. What are you? Ice import? Oh yeah, ice import. Big time. Lovely. Whoop. Our ice... Oh, look, our food has gone back up. Well, I mean, the current demand's still half, but it seems to be okay. Ice is still plummeting. Plummeting. Oh, yeah, okay, so we got this going, though. But you see this 3 dots? That means they're packed, right? The 3 dots. Let me just get this connected to this. That might help a lot. And then I want to build just a few more of these. 1, 2. Destined to sink in the end with the ocean, but until then. Kev, how's it going? Jackson on record now talking about it. Oh, really? He's I wonder why he... Well, I suppose he wanted to... It would be a bit dickish if he said it, like, if he came out and said stuff before it started.
This is a big problem.
So Jackson is coming out and saying, hey, we were... Amazon reached out to us. We said yes, and then they ghosted us. Is that what they're saying? Ah, look. Did we miss this? Is this an opportunity lost? No. I'm gonna get those ice. And I want storage here. Lovely. Is this still good? Is this still good? It is. Okay. Cam, did you hear of Dyson Sphere? Like like the game? Or the concept? Because it's yes to both. Overlord is missing everything. I'm getting random 5 megs, nothing works. Wait, Overlord says I'm missing everything. I'm getting randomly 5 megabits a second. Nothing works. Do you mean 5 megabits like from Twitch or 5 megabits just your own internet, Overlord? If you're even getting this message. He just said they got in touch and then ignored him. Fear, that's such a weird thing. Like, it's so weird, especially from like a reputable like company. Imagine reaching out, right, to Wetaworks and getting feedback saying yes, we'll do it, and then just not talk to them again. See this? Look at this. Oh wait, never mind. It's okay. Is this built? Wow, this is built already. Lovely. Yeah, now you can see that now they're freeing up because I think it's getting offloaded to here, is it? Yeah, look, the ice is filling up here. Wait, no, it's not. It's glass? Is there a glass factory nearby? Probably. I don't know what I'm building anymore in this game. I'm just building. I want to see more trees. More trees. Oh, look at that little tree. Little saplings. I want to see more. Military assault. Yeah. Assault factory 2. I don't want an assault factory 2. Kev, the game Dyson Sphere. Yeah, I have it. Do I have it in... Is it a game on GeForce, actually? Hang on. You just see? Yeah, I think it is. Could be a contender to play at some stage in the future. But yeah, Dyson Sphere is a great little game. It's sort of like this meets Factorio a little bit. You control a little transformer looking motherfucker. That's connected up. Oh wait, where's the new place up here? It's connected to here. That's where I built the storage. This is good. This is good. Let's just grab this little place here, this little ice block. Why not? Like, it's right there beside us. What else is out here on the fringe? You have a bit of iron here. Aluminium. Aluminium and coal and iron. Oh, that's a nice little trio. How far away is this from anyone? Oh, yeah, it's considerably far away. Well, you know what to do. Start building. And you build a hyperloop at the end here. Perfect. And build a power plant here. Maintenance here. Oh, and also here. This also gets built here. Prioritize this guy, and then mine, mine, mine. Beautiful. Oh, this one's a little bit out of reach. Beautiful. That'll get built in no time. Drastically expanding. Oh look, we have two little... What's this? The Schiaparelli lander and Opportunity rover. Oh, look at that. We'll do that. I mean, why not? Get a bit of research points in. Tech tree space elevator. What does this do? Carbon nanotube tether anchored to the equator. It can carry people and materials into aerostationary orbit. It takes 100 megawatts power? Okay. And a shit ton of elevators. Or materials, elevators. Yeah, loads of elevators. One after another stacked. There's probably something else to research here. Oh, we can activate? No, wait, no, that's not what I think it is. What's this? We don't have any spaceports to do the job. That's okay. We can wait. until one completes a mission. Dyson Sphere, says Kev, is a multi-planet Victorio. I just love the big and very visible objective. Definitely not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah. It is a nice little game, though. It's a little bit more interactive as well than most games. In terms of this style. Because you're controlling a little guy that runs around the place. But it's building conveyor belts and stuff. With a nice big goal. And this can go. I think I'll replace it with a worker hub just here. Wait, what's this? Oh man, I built this and it has no power? Whoops. Motherfucker. You see that? You see that? I don't care that this thing landed. And now I have to figure out where was I? I was over here. Fuck's sake. Who tested this goddamn game? I wonder if the testers played this game and they're a bit meek and they're like, you know, I don't really like or... Oh, look, a tripler. I don't really like or enjoy the storyline being forced upon me. It's a great storyline! That's the point of this fucking game. What are you talking about? Right. Oh, look, we'll just get these for free. Water. Sweet, sweet water. Wait. And then there's this. Okay. Cool. Nice. I play DSP on streams. Pretty good game. Very logistical.
I need to research how to anchor a space elevator to the...
No, you don't need to. I've researched already. Turns out it's a problem with the supplier. The later game at Dyson is interplanetary logistics. Oh, nice. In terms of planetary stuff, it reminds me of a game called Planetary Annihilation, which was made by the guys who did Total Annihilation. But in Planetary Annihilation, you sort of build on small little planets and moons, but you can put engines on a moon and like fly the moon into the enemy base to win the game. But again, like in that, the game was in a solar system, and everyone had their own planet, I think, to build on, and you basically fought across space, a real-time strategy game across the solar system. Nice and different. Where are my plants? Do I have more forestry on the way? I want to see way more than this. What if I build more, like, another biodome near it? What then? Like, what if I do a combo? What if I put in a organic material dumpster and a biodome right next to it? And an environmentally friendly fission plant. Intergalaxy logistics, yeah. Wait. Does it get that big? That's interesting. Is that to help with the scaling? The AI, is that to help it to scale? Because my issue with games like that, like Dyson, is when it gets to much a larger scale, it can be a bit cumbersome, you know? This game is designed to scale up so that it's no longer like, this isn't cumbersome. We've so much built. I mean, there's 1,000 structures we've built, and it's not cumbersome. Enemy AI? Oh, enemy AI, okay. Okay, we lost a building here. Let's get rid of it. We need to replace this. Okay, build three of them. I want to build one of these. See how that goes. Oh, is it Deimos crashing? Hey, that means there's a team free to do the asteroid arrow breaking. No, apparently not. Speed it up. There we go. Down the toilet drain. Don't take your eyes off it. There it goes. We've destroyed a moon. This would have fucked up the entire... Like, this would have done so much damage to the planet, really. You said you played it before? Yeah, I have it. I played a little bit. Like, I didn't play a big amount of it, but I played a little bit of it. Is there like a new area where that landed? Like some huge big new depository of water or something? Or ice? I think enemies would help in DSP like they do in Factorio. It adds an element of pressure and tension. Yeah. It's but I think all games are like that though. Like if you can build turrets, you kind of want to have waves of people to come at you, so you have kind of like a reason to build more turrets and more walls, rather than just being aesthetically an aesthetic city builder. You could be functional as well without harming the gameplay too much. Oh man, pirates are taking a dive. Why is that? Why is current production 0 when it's needed? Means they're doing absolutely nothing. I'm now trying to look for the little cogs. There must be a way of... Show me parts. I only have 2 factories? So this is one of them. Upgrade it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking busy doing stuff. Why is this iron? It's not getting iron. Okay, and what's this one? Not getting iron either. Okay. But we do have iron factories. Build a space elevator. But I want, what do I want? I want open cities. We'll probably have an off switch. Dyson Sphere program or project will probably have an off switch. Yeah. Well, I mean, they might have a different mode. Like, you know, when you start, you'll have like a builder mode or a career mode or whatever. This is taking longer than normal. Grab this, let's build a connection. Right, let's see, we just built this. Okay. Oh, I also built 2 together. We're now... Oh, we've low water? God damn it. Has this finished expanding? No. Oh wait, this is no power. Yeah, that would be a reason.
This is the last stage of biotech research. We made it.
I made it. I made everything. We need O2 to get another 100 bars. That's quite a lot. Do we have O2 producers? Oxygen release takes water and chemical. We really don't need more water and chemical consumption. But then again, 2 of these might not harm us too much. So let's just put 2 here. 1, 2. There we go. Oh yes, this got built. Lovely. That's one of the new things. Well, one chap out there, but I mean, yeah, that's a lot of water coming in. Water must be going up now. Yeah. Water's good. Carbon's dropping a little bit. That's because of the deal. We built a lot of stuff for carbon. Parts. Ah, it's going up. Okay. Never mind. See, we're low on drones. Not low, sorry, we're losing drones. There's like 20 that need to get replaced. I think they're creating a peaceful mode without them if people wish to play without enemies. Yeah, they're going to. They're going to. For sure. Currently watching in 360p. Man, what's happening? What has your life come to? Where you have to watch at 360p? Oh, this is gone. Hopefully we got as much as we could from that. See, what's not clear is that we have, you see these yellow golden lines? See these golden lines here? So we have survey buildings all over the place. In different places, and they're scanning things. So each tile gets scanned one by one. And that's why every now and then I'm looking around to see what have we discovered in the last while, like all this stuff. Just to see, are there any new pockets of resources that have been discovered? I should have a base now available. And a spaceport available to do a job. Lovely. Is this done? Oh, look, this is done now. Lovely. See, look at this 6 output. Just gonna build more work, 2 more worker drones up here. So I need to offload the resources. Otherwise it sits there and gets full. Fills at 8. See all these dots? See all these dots? That means those producers are maxed out. They can't produce anymore until they get moved. So I need storage facilities around the place, maybe? 1, 2, 3. And then build Oh no, I maxed out on my construction. Shit. I can't build anything else. Just as I look at my food, is just tanking. Does it rain? I don't know. 160 was too blurry. 160. My head must be 2 pixels. Does it rain? I don't know. Like, there are clouds, so maybe it does rain eventually. That'd be cool if there was weather. If we got to a phase, if they've developed that much in the game to have weather. I thought adding this would have helped this, but it didn't. It sort of drove a road through the forest. The only forest on the planet has a road through it. Is there a limit to what you can build? That's pretty well, actually, no, look. As I say it, you have to research it. So this here adds 500 buildings to my building limit. But as you go as well, they become obsolete. So, like, if I look at the building here, I could get rid of this because there's nothing. I could replace it or something, but neither of these are needed. They're empty. So I could put a worker hub here somewhere. Oh, I can't because it's maxed out. We can delete one. Alright, it gets dissolved. I can prioritize this. Boom, right? I put a worker hub here because you needed to connect all the roads. And then mark this for deletion. Oh, prioritize this. And then get rid of this. Boop. This one's gone as well. This one's gone. You know, so it's just me not cleaning up.
Stage 5.
No. I'm done listening to you. Oh, look, this is done now. See all the ice then getting... little ice blocks being brought into here. Is it getting delivered or stored? Let me just check. Jeez, I don't know. Can't be sure. There's a lot of green here. Lichen. These are done. Oh, what's going on? Something. Now, where was I? Over here looking at my beautiful lichen. I also spotted some empty... wherever I was. Spotted more empty mines. Shit, where was I? I think there's another way going through it. I could go through here. Status. Oh, efficiency. Oh, these freaking buildings. Look, they're all these... oh, they're maintenance buildings. Let me see factories. So electronics 100%, food 100%. Some of these factories do bloody Like, why is this doing sweet FA? Because there's no chemicals. It's not getting any chemicals delivered. Oh, I don't want that. There we go. There's 3 of them advanced. Let me prioritize them, see if that helps. That's a relieving way of doing things. More advanced factories doing very little. God. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, mines. Like this is doing... Okay, so this is low because it's full. But this one here, for example, what's this? This is full. So anything that is not output limited. See, it's still consuming power even though it's not doing anything. So you definitely want to keep on top of these things. So we need to kill this. Actually, all these, are they all done? They're all done. So let's replace them. I need to just replace them with some buildings. See, they're near the primary routes nearly these busy roads. Oh wait, no, it's all faded away. Get rid of all of them. See what happens. That's a lot of sweet fuck all. I know, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of sweet nothing. But we, like, look, it's tanking our food. Because our guys are just sleeping. Building limit has just increased. Superior factories, yeah, sure. Why not? Redeemed hydrate. I've no water. Overlord, I might have to go and get some food. I mean, not food, fluid. So a part, like what I've been neglecting is maintenance. Let's be honest. Like, definitely. Like this here. This is dead. This shouldn't be alive anymore. This shouldn't be alive anymore. You just see what happens to these roads. They're super advanced roads. They probably disappear. Are they're using it for like a middleman storage? No. Just no. There you go. So it's remapped. And then I can upgrade these roads here. Look at them. Look at these little drones. Painted roads. And I can upgrade again. So I could look at these roads here. I could see this is super busy here. So I could say upgrade that route. Lots of ways to optimize this game. I've just been growing and building. I haven't actually been optimizing diddly. Right. We're going to move on to Cyberpunk, right? So let's conclude this game here, but I'm just going to run off and get some water. So I'm going to leave it run. Let me just save. This is Cam Day 7? I think. Saving. Yeah, there's 6. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I'll leave it just meander a little bit there while I go and get just a glass of water, and then I'm going to we're going to move on then to Cyberpunk. Yeah. 2 minutes.